Demi Lovato's makeup. That was high pitched. Let's start that again. Hey guys, so Demi Lovato's makeup has been looking absolutely gorgeous lately on X Factor, so I thought that I would show you how to get her look today. She has a pretty full coverage foundation on her skin, so I'm going to use my favourite foundation that gives a lot of coverage at the moment, which is my Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in the colour Cashew Beige. If I'm looking a bit of a funny colour, it's because I've put fake tan on and it's still developing, so if I'm looking a bit patchy and fake tannish, then that is why. But I woke up really pale this morning because I haven't fake tanned for ages and realised that to do a Demi Lovato look I need to look quite bronzed, so that's why I've got fake tan on. Now you need a really small amount of this foundation because it's really highly pigmented, so it covers the face amazingly with just a small amount. So I've just popped some on the back of my hands, obviously way too tan for my hand. And I'm using the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques to apply this. But actually, because I've got some fake tan on, it matches my face fine. So with this foundation, you just want to be kind of using little circular motions to make sure that you're buffing it into your skin nicely and pop it all over. I have to say this year that I'm actually preferring American X Factor to the British one. I just think the singers on it are a lot better, and I know I shouldn't say that because I'm British, should be rooting for my country. I actually think the singers are better in the American X Factor this year. There's some amazing ones and some really young girls that can sing absolutely amazingly. I would love to be able to sing amazingly. Unfortunately, I can sing a tiny bit, but not very well at all. I used to be in the choir at the church in my village when I was little for ages, and one year I carried the big cross down the aisle, is that what you call it? Down the aisle, and led the choir, and then I almost were banging the congregation on the head with the cross. They wouldn't let me carry it again. And I was quite small, so I think the cross was actually a little bit too heavy for me, and they probably shouldn't have given me that job. Probably wasn't very responsible of them. Could have taken some people out. Okay, so my skin should be looking pretty flawless now, and I haven't even concealed or powdered it yet. That foundation is seriously amazing. It was my best purchase. I bought that a couple of weeks ago. I think I did a haul with it, maybe about 3 weeks ago, and I've seriously just been loving it. Now I'm going to come back and conceal and powder my skin later once I've finished the eyes, as I might have some drop down if I use anything a little bit smoky. For the brows, I'm going to use my Clinique brow pencil in deep brown. Brows are key to Demi's look. She has a really kind of specific brow shape, very arched and then very thin as they come down. So obviously mine are thicker, so without kind of like concealing them out, which I'm not going to do, I'm not going to get mine exactly like hers, but I can try and do my best. But Demi's brows do have that kind of drawn on effect. Okay, so that is about as thin and arched as I can get my brows without kind of concealing them off and redrawing them all in. What I'm going to do next is put some vanilla eyeshadow from MAC, which is this one here. It's a really light colour, on my brow bone, because Demi wears a really light colour under her brows, and vanilla looks like the perfect colour. Now the next colour, I know I've used this in tons of tutorials before, but it's just so perfect for her look, and it's Naked Lunch by MAC, which is a light kind of pink toned shimmery eyeshadow. I'm going to put this all over my lid, all the way up to the crease. Demi changes up her eyeshadow quite a lot. Sometimes she'll wear quite a smoky eye, and sometimes she'll wear a bright pink lip, but I'm doing the look today which is quite plain on the eyes. Just a simple bit of, she wears actually shimmer through her crease, and quite a nude lip. So I'm going to use Sable by MAC, this eyeshadow, through my crease on the same brush. Just going to pop this in here. She often wears a colour like this through her crease. One thing Demi always wears though is liquid liner, and quite a heavy liquid liner. Whether she's going for a smoky eye or more of a kind of nude eyelid. Next I'm just going to take a matte black eyeshadow on an angled brush and just put a tiny bit of this under my eyes.